everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today I will be talking about monkeypox. It's all over the news. What do we need to know about it? I will be sharing with you everything you need to know about monkeypox. What can we do about it? What's the history? Where does it come from? What on earth happened? Why it happened? How can we protect ourselves? And watch all the way at the end of the video, because at the end of the video I will be sharing with you my suggestions. Actually, throughout the video I will be sharing you my suggestions, but at the end I will be sharing a chunk of suggestions that you can do to prevent getting infected by monkeypox and to protect yourself and protect your loved ones. And how can we stop once and for all these types of diseases popping up? There's a certain type of reason for that. Watch all the way until the end of the video about my suggestion. What do we need to really do about it right now and forever? Definitely watch all the way until the end of the video. And everyone who follow me and everyone who know me know that everything I said for the last 2 years about COVID and what should we do about COVID, all the public health measures, everything I said in advance or all the time for the last 2 years turned out to be true, but with a humongous amount of delay. So it's up to you if you want to listen to me, because everything I say, it's true, because I follow not only the science but simple logic. I combine all the knowledge that I have and bring you chunks of suggestions that can be done so easily, but nobody talks about it because people don't know. And that's why I do these videos for you. If you want to support me on my channel, you can do that in several ways, and I would be really grateful for that. 1, you can like this video. 2, you can share this video, and definitely do that. Number 3, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I have several videos coming up. I made a list for all these topics currently going on, so definitely subscribe to my channel. And now on my YouTube channel, you can see on the right side there is a little heart with a $sign. You can now tip me, support my channel, so that I can bring you all these videos that I do in my free time, which I absolutely don't have, but I really want to bring these videos to all of you so that you can have the knowledge that most of the people don't know. And it's just so simple, but people just cannot connect the dots, and I do that for you. So here it is. Thank you for supporting me. Now we have all these supports out of the way. Thank you for that. Let's dive deeper into what is monkeypox. Let's go. What do you need to know about monkeypox? So here you see a picture of the monkeypox virus under the electron microscope. This is how it looks like. Let's first talk about the recent outbreak. What happened? Why is this monkeypox in the media out of the blue? So I will tell you, it's not so much out of the blue, but what happened. So let's dive deeper into that. So recently, first, this outbreak was reported on May 7, 2022. What happened here was a person who traveled from Nigeria to England brought to England the monkeypox virus. Why this person brought it from Nigeria is because monkeypox is an endemic in Nigeria, and I will tell you more about that. There are currently 20 plus cases spread over England, Portugal, and Spain. And I will also show you which countries currently have monkeypox, where this outbreak happened recently. Canada investigating 13 cases, and WHO says there are currently 100 cases, and I will tell you also the exact numbers as of today. Here the red is actually where it is endemic, and then where it is spreading. Here it is spreading in Australia, in North America, and also in mid-Europe, as well as in North Europe here. Yeah, and also Spain, Portugal, as you can see right there. So here are the countries, and I will tell you which countries are: Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, France, Germany, Greece, Israel, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and United States. So confirmed cases 111, suspected cases 86, hospitalized 11, death 0. What happened here also in Spain, there was a party in a sauna. I don't know if it was like they said it was an event, but I guess it was like a sauna party or something. I don't know. But 30 cases, like 30 people got infected there with monkeypox. That was the main cause in Spain. The sauna event, if you will, for 30 people. In United States, the first case was seen in someone in Massachusetts who just recently had traveled to Canada and brought it to the US from Canada. And as we just said, Canada is investigating 13 cases. So that's that. So let's talk about this in the United States. And I will also tell you what other people don't tell you. So first, the history of outbreak in the United States. There was a record 43 cases in the United States in 2003. And this is what people call the 2003 outbreak. If you hear that, that's that, the record cases of 43. But what people don't tell you, which I am going to tell you as always, is that interestingly, completely out of the radar, in Texas reported one case, one monkeypox case in 2021, and Maryland reported one case in 2021, last year. So it was in the United States and nobody talked about it. Now, somehow COVID is gone and now we have monkeypox, which we already had last year. Well, let's continue. What is its history? So, first it was recorded, when I say it's like monkeypox, okay? And I will say specific monkeypox because later I will talk more about monkeypox. So first it was recorded in Democratic Republic of Congo in the 1970s. It was completely eradicated and then it re-emerged in Nigeria in 2017. And since then it's an endemic. But I will also talk later about why it really kept low and why in Nigeria was it not a gigantic outbreak, become like an endemic, and I will talk later about what do they do about that. And number of cases increased in West Africa in the last decade. So before we dive deeper into about everything about monkeypox, let's talk about what on earth monkeypox is. So, monkeypox virus belongs to the family Poxviridae. So it's a pox virus, okay? So its genus is Orthopox virus. So it's under Orthopox virus. It's a double standard zoonotic DNA virus, so it's a double-strand DNA virus, but it's a zoonotic virus, which we'll talk about 100 million% later in the next slides, because that's exactly what I care about. That this is a zoonotic virus. That's the key. Watch all the way until the end, because there I will talk about what can we do about it, okay? So, Orthopox, when I said it's under Orthopox virus, so because there are multiple pox viruses, and under these orthopox viruses, there are smallpox virus, cowpox virus, horsepox virus, camelpox virus, and monkeypox virus. So these are all pox virus under the family Poxviridae. The genus is Orthopox. And keep the smallpox in mind. I'm sure you have heard it before. I'm sure in your childhood, if you're from Europe, you also have heard of smallpox a lot in your childhood. And I will talk about that also later. So monkeypox is a rare viral infection. As I said, it is an endemic in the tropical areas of West and Central Africa, which we also saw on that map, right? And the death rate is 10%. So let's talk about, very important, how does it spread? We need to understand that in order to stop it, okay? And we will talk more about it later at the end of the video. So it spreads from animal to human and from human to human. When it spread from animal to human, that's a zoonotic virus. It spreads from an animal to human. COVID. SARS-CoV-2 is also a zoonotic virus. I talked about this early on in March or April 2020. I talked about zoonosis. That's critical to understand. And I talked then 2 years ago how we must or why we must, how and why we must stop zoonosis. Because we will get more and more of all of these types of endemics and pandemics. And boom, this. I talked about it 2 years ago, and I will link a video which is on our cancer channel, on our cancer nonprofits channel. I made a huge zoonosis video, zoonotic diseases video, and please watch that video, please. So usually it spreads from animal to human with direct contact with squirrels, particularly because squirrels are known to harbor the virus. It is pretty common knowledge in biology that the rodents, that's why we call, the mice and the rats and rodents as pests, right? Because they can carry these disease viruses, and then these viruses can jump over to human whenever they touch things from their fur. And just be careful with petting animals, particularly wild animals. Just there's this insanity about touching and feeding and caring for wild animals. This is just beyond me, like so crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't touch. I don't know what type of education people have, but this is what we learned. I don't know. I learned this in my childhood, that we should not touch wild animals. We should not touch animals and plants. That's what I learned way before becoming a biologist. I mean, are you kidding me? Anyway, this is why you are here. Now you learn it, okay? And please share this with your friends and family, with your children, because I want everyone to learn all about it, okay? So watch about the fur, especially squirrels, and especially here in the United States, right? As in Massachusetts, there are like squirrels everywhere. So even in summer, that's really crazy. Watch out squirrels or any animals, right? So then it can also spread from human to human through this is important, very close contact with contagious skin lesions on an infected person, and particularly during intimacy. This is very important, and I will tell you later why this is important, why this has spread right now, currently, because of this. And so contaminated bed sheets and cloths, talk more about at the end of the video. This is very important. Large droplets that travel very short distances. I emphasize this because this is important. I don't know why people don't understand it and why this is in media spread like it is something like dropping in the air and that kind of COVID. It's not like that. I don't know if you ever saw a person know about smallpox, right? I'll show you later how it looks like, but it's like a skin lesion. It turns into bubbles. It's watery. It becomes dry and then it falls off. But until that time, it's contagious. And when you touch it, or in, I don't know, a hotel, and a bed sheet and you slip over it, those are things, or in very close contact with the person who has that. So it's a very close contact. It's very, very interesting that in the media, I don't know from which country it was, but there were 6 people infected in the airplane, and 1 person was in close proximity, the person who brought it from Nigeria to England in the airplane, who had symptoms. And I will show you in the next slide the symptoms. And now these 6 people sitting around this person, they are following them. But this is really weird because it's not supposed to be. I don't know if they touched the same places that the person touched, which is very possible in an airplane, where when the person goes to the bathroom and touches things, and you go to the bathroom too and touch things, and I don't know, or if you just say, can I stand up, and you touch the person's arm. I don't know what happened there. If the person's very close to you and talks to you without a mask, and I will talk about the mask later on, you gotta wear your mask. If you're really mouth to mouth, really close, and somebody is spitting on you when they talk, this is how you get infected. So make sure when you, especially in an airplane or close in contact with somebody, wear your mask, okay? So this is how it goes, how it spread. Now let's talk about the symptoms. So the symptoms are fever, headache, backache, muscle aches, chills, exhaustion, swollen lymph nodes, and a rash that appears 1 to 5 days after first symptoms, and then a rash that starts on the face, and I will show you how it looks like, and then spreads to other parts of the body. So let's see how it looks like. This is how it looks like. I'm sure as a child, if you ever heard the word smallpox, this is how it is. It's pretty similar. Like, it's the same family. You have these blisters, right? And then they pop and they turn into these dry spots. Then they fell off after they become dry. But they start usually on the face and then spread throughout the entire body. So you don't want to touch the person like this. This is because these are filled with liquid. And the liquid has the virus, tons of them, because this is how they spread. When you pop this, or when it pops by itself and you touch it, the clothes of the person, or person touches things and you touch things that the person touches, that's how you get the virus. Is there a cure and or protection for this? Absolutely. Absolutely. In 2 ways. One, actually a few ways. So, number 1, treatment. Yes, treatment is available. Treatment is available. Protection. Yes, absolutely. In 2 ways. One, there are vaccines against smallpox since the 70s. If you're European, like myself, we all got immunized against smallpox in our childhood. It was mandatory at that time. I'm from Germany. And at that time, when I was born, it was mandatory. So we all got immunized against smallpox. Thankfully, we did. So if you are immunized against smallpox, you're good. That's why I'm doing these videos, because be educated. Don't go by media's rushing and all this craziness. When you are educated, you know what you need to do. And that's why you're here in this video, and please share this video. So, because monkeypox and smallpox are in the same family, poxviridae, under the pox viruses, and they are all under the orthopox viruses, therefore, they are very, very similar. And if you are immunized against smallpox, you can be also very, very efficiently be protected against monkeypox and the other pox viruses too. So the smallpox vaccine is an inactivated virus, freeze-dried, available by the company called Nordic in Bavaria. The US ordered, actually, many people don't know that in the media, but the US ordered $919 million worth of vaccine, and with an option of $180 million more if necessary. But the order was placed to convert the smallpox into monkeypox. This type of new version of the vaccine, inactive virus, freeze-dried, will be available in 2023 and 2024. And also we know that an European country has also ordered. We don't know which one it is, but we also know that they placed an order for this. Is there any treatment for monkeypox? Yes, there is. Tecovirimat is an antiviral medication to treat infections with orthopox viruses, including smallpox and monkeypox. It is already approved for treatment of monkeypox in the United States and in the EU. Cidofovir or brincidofovir may also used for treatment of monkeypox. So please just don't go what all the media is saying. Just be educated. And as I said, we are protected in multiple ways, and this is another way, because there is a monkeypox vaccine available already, and this is called Jynneos. It is either under the name Imvamun or Imvanex. The names are for the United States and for the European Union. This vaccine is licensed already in the United States to prevent monkeypox. So it's already there. We already have these vaccines. And this vaccine is 85% effective. So we already have it. What I said about spreading, right? So there's caution because apparently this current spread of the monkeypox virus is based on the spread among gay or bisexual men. So currently these monkeypox cases are detected in those communities. What does it mean? You should stop, really stop. Also for COVID too. I mean, to not get into sexual intimacy with people you don't know. The CDC now pays attention to sexually transmitted diseases because you can get all these diseases from people you absolutely no clue about. Okay? So again, in my advice is this monkeypox can affect everyone, not just gay or bisexual men, everyone. We all must be careful. That's why watch the very end, because in my suggestion I will talk about that too. So please be very, very careful. Don't get into sexual intimacy with people that you don't know. So what Biden said about monkeypox is that everybody should be concerned. Spread would be consequential. I am not so in the line with that. Why? Because, as I said, we have all the measures already. We just need, in my opinion, instead of all these like vaccines and stop zoonosis. Stop zoonosis. Because these are zoonotic diseases. COVID is a zoonotic disease. Monkeypox is obviously a zoonotic disease. Therefore, we must put all our efforts worldwide. Again, United States must be leader in this. Like, what? To stop zoonosis. Now and forever, we must put the focus on stopping zoonosis. That's all what it is. Now, my suggestions. please read this very carefully and please share this video with everyone. Number 1, travel with caution. Airplane, wear a mask. Also, when you're at hotels, bring your bed sheets and pillowcases with you. 100%. Also, all the time. I mean, you have no idea, right? Who just slept there and whether or not it was really clean. So, definitely be very, very cautious during travel. Always have your hand sanitizer with you. And then socially distance in the public. Always, always important. Don't go face to face with people you don't know, okay? Just wear the mask. And then check if you're already vaccinated against smallpox, either if you're European in your childhood or in your adulthood. Maybe it was a work requirement, whatever, in the United States or in other countries where you were not vaccinated against smallpox. So just check that, okay? Again, wear a mask, as I said. Don't try on clothes at stores. This is like disgusting, okay? Either try it on top of your clothes, I don't know, but just try not to do that, okay? Because you have no idea who wore these clothes, okay? Don't get into sexual intimacy, as I said, with people you don't know. This is overall very, very important in terms of health. Caution with wild animals, as I said in the beginning. Leave wild animals alone. Stop using wild animals as pets. This is criminal, I swear, this is criminal. Animals belong to nature, not in our homes. Put this in your mind. Tell this to everyone. Leave wild animals alone. Stop making money out of wild animals. For example, in YouTube videos, in other Instagram videos, in other videos, on other social media platforms. Stop doing that. YouTube, Facebook, and all social media platforms must ban money-making videos off of animals, wild or as pets. Period. These are zoonotic diseases and we must stop zoonosis. The number one effort must be put in that. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments about your thoughts and how did you find this helpful? Which point did you find most helpful, which you had absolutely no idea about? And also, please let me know in the comments, are you agreeing with me about the zoonosis and how YouTube as well as Facebook and all the social media platforms must ban all these wild animals being used as pets and made video and monetary video out of them. And many of these animals are trapped at home just because of money. And I also have seen videos about animal selling, pet selling videos, like a business. They take an animal and show it to you as it was like an item from different sides. I'm absolutely horrified. I saw it one time and I just randomly saw it and clicked on it. I thought it was like a puppy video or something like that. I don't know if it was a puppy or it was a kitten, but that video was from overseas. So I really, really encourage you, if you are agreeing with me that this is animal cruelty, this has to be banned, please write in the comments. Let's get this movement forward. And as well as if you agree with me that all these issues with wild animals being used as pets are the causes of zoonosis, are one of the causes or the major cause of the zoonosis. Therefore, it must be stopped immediately, and the United States government and all the world's government must, all nations must take action on this. It must be banned, period. So let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Bye-bye.